Hey there, welcome back guys. We're live. I was just doing some experiments. I don't think I have to check if I am live because I believe I fixed the issues with split cam. Hopefully, we'll know after this video. But without any further ado, let's get started. I want to test out some things inside the simulator, which is supposed to work really well. Apparently, it transposes into the real world, which is really cool. Again, it was recommended by one of our viewers. It's actually called FPV logic. Everything happens in real time. I actually like to turn off the sound to the game because apparently you get copyright strikes. Well, there's no strike on your channel because you're allowed to use the sounds. And a lot of times when you hear music playing in my videos, I make sure that the sound can be played. But I was like, wait, I always check my music. But then apparently the music from the video games. I was like, what? Here, look, I'll let you guys have a peek, so that you could know if you stream a game. Just make sure you turn the sound off. As you can see here, how to use split cam. I was like, wait, I didn't play any song. I don't think I was humming in that one. And this one, new drone simulator FPV logic, ineligible and in copyright. I was like, what? But I didn't play anything. There was no music, but apparently the music from the video game. And then I just did some research, and then what happens is they send you an email like this. How to use split cam. The visibility of your video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize it. The copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel, which is great because you don't want to get a strike on your channel, and always check. But I was just a little taken back because I always check, and I always go to the YouTube studio, right? And I go right here. Where is it? I go into not in the live. Anyway, there's a section in YouTube that allows you to search for music. I believe maybe you just go to videos, or maybe you go where AFIX says to go when you don't show your stuff. Hold on a second. You go into let's see. I'm gonna go back to the channel. Actually, you can see from here over there. So it says we're live, see, which is pretty good. And you go into YouTube Studio, and inside the YouTube Studio, you click on, oh, okay, it's called Creator Beta Music. And then what you do is you just search your song in there, and sometimes you'll see, like for example, Forever Young, Forever Young, I want to be. And there's only one Forever Young song where you can split the revenue, and everything else there's a slash on the $sign, which is okay, but you don't want to see the one like I have, which is basically, the one that I just showed you inside the video. If you go to YouTube Studio, then click on copyright, and you see you don't want the red. Red is all right, but it just says ineligible, and it is what it is. But the channel, but as you can see, channel not affected, which is what you want. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's jump into the simulator and see how it goes. Give me 1 second. I just want to go here, and I just want to have a peek and see. Make myself a little bit bigger on the bottom, and yeah, it's big enough. You don't really need to see me. I just include myself in there so that it helps. Hold on. 1, 2. And I'm just going to lower the volume here in case we go into there. And let's go 5. Let's see. Hold on. And then here we go. Made myself a little bit bigger. Oh yeah. And it's working. It worked. Nice. So apparently you can only have one camera at a time when doing a live stream. No need to see me there. And so, actually I need to go back into the live video, but that part's easy because you won't hear me. I just need to bring the pop-out chat in case someone comes, because a lot of times I go live and apparently I forget to do the pop-out window. And there we go. It'd be nice if they built that into the application. See, now I can close here and now we're gonna go into, leave that there. FPV logic, I like it. It really does simulate the real world experience. Let's see. And I just want to see if the audio is off, just the sound effects are on. Okay, so we'll go here into Steam, and we'll play Liftoff maybe afterwards, and go here. What's that sound? Oh, I was like, wait, what could I have put on? Some bad clone. All right, see, we have free flight, which is fine, and just explore the neighborhood. And we're going to do a micro drone because the micro drone really allows you to fly inside. And also you want to fly a micro drone when inside, not outside. Outside you could do angle, level. As you can see, it starts off in acro. For the new guy, I would say angle. When you, it's kind of wild how it started inside though. So I guess because the micro drones, I guess, were meant to be flown inside. And it sounds like the micro drone too. Whoops. And then trying to go forward. So with this, you just go slow. You know, try not to hit anything. But it does simulate the real world flying experience. This is how your micro drone will fly, which is really cool. Now, when you try this with an FPV drone, it is a little bit harder. As you saw, me trying to fly in acro mode inside just didn't work out. And a lot of times it goes really fast. See, here it is. You're able to do a fly through. Now, if I was going to do a fly through in a house or apartment, I don't think I'd use the drone. I think I would use a gimbal and do the funky dance move. Like, you have to be confident in looking like an idiot, and just knowing your end result is going to put money in the bank, you know? So if you have that mindset, use a gimbal. You know, unless you're really good with the drone, probably the Avata with the motion controller, you know, or maybe with what do they call it? Whoops, gyroflow. See, you just go slow. I wonder if there's a basement. See, go outside. Whoops, go outside. And then voila. See, kind of neat, huh? I think there was another room we missed. But this is how it is with the micro drones. It's just really, really transferable when it comes to the skill. Let's see if we can find another open house. You get it? Open house. So yeah, you know. Let's see what we got. For any open doors. This is a great simulator. I love it. Gotta love it. Only one house with an open door. What about that one? Nope. Too bad you can't switch to drones mid-flight. You're like, go FPV. Actually, instead of going FPV, just go acro. So you can go faster. See? How much faster the drone? Just fly around. And when you see a house with an open door. Ah, I think that's the one we just came from, though. I love that one. Nope. Only one house with an open door. Probably about this one. Nope. Must be the zombie apocalypse because everybody's gone. There are no cars. Unless they park their cars in the garage. That's it. A little bit of a bummer. That one's closed. What about this one? Oh, closed. I guess it's just that one. Okay, so we'll go here. Alt. Acro. Not acro. Angle. We'll just go back into that one then, I guess. See how angle just allows you to fly straight? And you just gotta be really slow and careful. And there's no rush. Remember that. Never rush. Oops. See? This is like Rick's house, I swear to God. Rick, that FPV guy, who never shares his rates. There was one guy I reached out to yesterday. I saw one of his videos. I think it was FPV Vegan. He said that I always share the rates on YouTube. We'll have to check that, because I would love to see his rates. No, nothing. No basement. Interesting. Oops. Oh, what's in there? Wow. Beautiful bathroom. So yeah, micro drone is the way to go, flying inside. Let's see if we can go through. Oh. Whoops. Make sure you get the insurance in case you break something. Yeah, and that's it. Kind of neat. Whoops. Yeah, not bad. Can't find another open house. Let's try the factory. Exit out. Gotta love it. So that's micro drones. Now we'll do FPV style. Find an FPV drone. But I like the factory. I think it was factory 2. I haven't tried factory 1. So we know we can fly indoors with a micro drone. And FPV I know was correct. They're just easier to fly. But we want to do, I think this was the one I chose before. I like the 5FA. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, here we are. We're in, oh, we don't want to be in angle. We want to be in acro though. Alt, acro. Just to get the full experience. And see. It flies really nice. Flies like the Gepard C Cinelog 20. But I still am not familiar with how to change the rates in here. It'd be nice if someone who plays this, or maybe Aaron, can share the best rates. Aaron was the one who turned us on to this. Which was really cool. I always like when our viewers or subscribers share the new apps and new ideas. Whoops. Because I just broke my drone. And sometimes, see, I want to see if I can do that again. See, that means if that was in the real world, I'd be fixing that drone. It'd be in the repair table. Not bad. See? That's pretty cool. Except, hold on 1 second. I wonder if I can go into the settings. Video, audio. Master volume is fine. Just don't need the propellers to be that loud. 50% looks good. Go back. Where is he? Hey, there we go. 50. And just fly around the factory. I just need to hear the propellers so I know how much throttle to give. That helps, you know. Otherwise, sometimes you're just flying blind. Oh, I guess you are. Whoa, when you don't know where the drone is. Whoops. Right? Look, you can go down the smokestack. That's when you know you're really good. Whoops. Apparently not. One day I'll be able to. I can't. Anyway, we'll just fly around. Can go through here. It's nice being able to explore the oil refinery of some sort. It's out of commission. It's supposed to be where they shot Mad Max. The prequel or sequel, the latest version, which I think was with Chris Helmsworth. It was alright, I didn't like it, to be honest with you. I felt like it was a little overkill. But there were no electric cars. Everything still ran, oh wow, I didn't see that in there. Everything still ran on gas. Area 01. See, like in there. That's gotta be tricky. Could probably go into these smaller places with the micro drone. Let's see if we can go into that in here. See? Yeah. Oh, there's a landing pad in there. Oh, you heard the echo? That was so cool. It echoed like it was, that's what I like about this game. It kind of simulates the real world experience. This is really cool. They really, boom, they really put, whoops, a lot of thought into it. So you see it's harder to fly in acro when you're in tight spaces, but what you do is you put it in angle mode, right? Well, I was in angle mode. Was I in angle? Can't remember. No, I was in acro. Angle, then you can pretty much maneuver around, fly around, and get into those tight spaces, you know, a little bit better. See that? I'm pretty sure guys can do that in acro, but I can't. So for the new guy, just do that. Put it in angle when you're in a tighter space. Like, oh, let's check out the smokestack. I wonder if... Oh no, there's no way. Oh yeah, there is. Oh my god. Nope. I mean, I would be able... Oh man. Oh. I don't know if I can just... Woohoo! I made it to the smokestack. Not really. The propellers would have been chopped up. But that's not bad. Let's see. I guess you would have to be in acro then. Because look, you don't get that pitch. Yeah, there's no way to do it unless you went straight up and straight down. Nah, that's not gonna work. Am I under it? And then go down. Nope, missed it. Anyway, you get the idea. That's really cool though. Yeah, you'd need angle. Unfortunately, that's shitty cam. F Alt acro. Bummer. So you gotta go like really, really fast. Boom. Like the way they do it, how the fuck do they fly like that? And like, and do the stat. Oh, there's the hole. Oh, if I can just... Nah, not happening. Anyway, that's that. Exit. One day. Let's try liftoff. Not lift. Yeah, liftoff. This one's a little bit harder to quit. Oh well, hey, what sim is that? Oh, you're gonna love it. It is called FPV Logic. Isn't it really cool? Here, I'll show you some more stuff in it too. It's better than liftoff. Liftoff, everything happens in bullet time. I think there are micro drones in there, but this is just phenomenal. Hold on one second. Let me find my mouse so I can reply and bring it over if it lets me. Hold on. We don't want to quit the screen because... Hold on. I know the graphics are good, and it's like it's in freaking real time. Like it really does simulate the real world. Hopefully, a lot of times with this application, if you go in and out of desktops, it crashes. But that's it. It's never crashed while using it. It's called FPV Logic. Let me see if I can find the link to it. It's on Steam. FPV Logic. Oh yeah, and there it is. The Steam store, which is good. Just get it from the Steam store. I remember when I had purchased what's the name of it? A Liftoff, and I bought Liftoff from Rotor Riot website, and I had trouble installing it. But then I had to reach out to Rotor Riot to show me how to install. When you buy it from Liftoff, it just like will download and be seamless. I find in real life it's hard to slow down. Yeah, in real life it's hard to slow down. Yeah, the same thing. But in angle mode, angle is the same as level. Put the drone in level mode, and you could slow down. Me too. Even when I fly this little micro drone that I built, there's actually going to be a series on the 13th. Part 1 will launch, and on the 15th, the motor configuration launches, and then the following week after, it will be the build. It's actually a soldering video that I had done, which is really cool. And when you're flying in FPV logic with the controllers, and then when you fly this micro drone, it feels like the same thing, the same rates. I'm like, oh my god, it's so cool. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, I find them. Yeah, so don't worry, you're not the only one, because in real life I have trouble slowing down too. And I think that's a skill that you just got to work on, you know? Because I remember I was on a forum, and one of the guys was saying that he's trying to slow down, and someone said, "Oh, just change the pitch to your camera," and I guess he's trying to learn to fly slower in the simulator. But I'm going to show you another simulator in a second that you might know and lift off. Let me launch FPV Logic. Where is it now? Oh, there it is right there. Hopefully it'll still work. The mall. So angle mode in the video game, when you press the F key here, is the same as level mode inside the drone. Okay, so let's try, I guess, the shopping mall. There's no way I can fly in the shopping mall in acro mode, right? But I should be able, you can fly any drone, it shouldn't matter, but I just want to try the micro. I'm going to do the 65mm free flight. And remember, you can fly the micro drone in acro too, but watch. If you look on the right hand side, you'll see it says acro. Press the F key, angle, which in your drone would be level mode if you set this for the mode button. So now I should be able to fly in the mall with no problem. You see it takes longer to lift off because the drone is going to be level like that, and it doesn't fly like that. See, it's just so slow, but slow in a way that gives you the experience you want. And if you're like me, you're just flying for fun, don't worry about it. I remember someone said my video was disgusting because I didn't, something happened with the YouTube short where it downgrades your video. I'm like, I'm just flying for fun, man. You know, like, I don't, you know, to each their own. But as you can see, I can fly in angle mode, which is the same as level mode on your drone. You're just not going to get that angle, but now I can explore the mall. But in the real world, I don't think you could do this, because even if it was an abandoned mall you flew into, the battery life on the micro drones are so short that you'd have to be, I don't know, you figure it out with the batteries. See, I can fly in the mall. Anybody can. Just hold that stick and you'll fly slow, and then just work the craft. This drone does behave similar to the regular FPV drone when flying in acro mode. It takes a lot of skill. So I'm going to switch modes in a second. Yeah, I don't know what's down there. Maybe the parking lot? You gotta, oh no, it's Crystal. The Crystal, the jewelry store. Oh wait, hold on a second. See, like, a lot of times the malls have entrances. You ever get lost in a mall? Like, where did I park my car? There's an exit right there. Is it? Oh yeah, that's probably the restroom area. Sometimes this entrance in the mall, see how it's sped up? It just went too fast. And that part's tricky. Kind of neat, huh? And then the other trick is trying to get out. See, look at that. Now, let's see if I can do that in acro mode. So I'm going to press the F key, alt mode, acro. Acro works better when you're outside. Wait, hold on. I'd want to fly as if it feels in real life. That would be here. That would be this application. This app feels like you're flying in real life, because when I went from here and I went outside with this thing, I was like, oh my god, that's the first time the skills were transferable. Everything, it felt like I was in the simulator, but in the real world with this drone. Liftoff will get you like flying in bullet time, how to fly fast or faster, and some of the drones are slower, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, this one so far so good. Let's see, I want to play DJI manual mode. Flying in level will be on, no, flying in level, what was it, level here? No, level mode is realistic, because if you look here, I'll show you. This is level mode. Hopefully, if it crashes, it's fine. We'll just restart it. Sometimes it doesn't like when I go in and out of windows. This is the Mobula 8. This is this drone outside. Have a peek. I'm gonna be quiet so that you can watch, and I'm gonna mute this here. Whoops. There we go. This is level mode. See, I have to force quit because it just doesn't like when you go in and out of windows. But I'll start it again and show you. And there we go. This is a drone that we built, well, that I built, and you know, for you guys to watch. So part 1 is in there. And the only thing I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out, hopefully someone can channel in on how to change the battery settings so that I don't get land now. Because you get about 3 minutes. With these drones, they're short flights. But you can fly the avata in level mode too, which would be just basically shutting off the attitude mode. You may turn that green, and then you can fly the avata this way too, which I recommend if you're starting off. Yes, you can fly level mode with the avata too. I will show you that, how to do that in a second after this goes off. Yeah, so they just don't call it level mode. They just call it attitude limit off. You'll see. I'll show you. So this is this drone, you know, little micro thingy, as you can see. But if you look, it's called angle mode. Okay, angle mode is the same as level. In the game, in the simulator, they call it level mode. In the real world, it's called angle. So you put your drone into angle mode, not acro. And then you see you fly. You just can't do any flips or anything. I've done flips. I do flips. I'll show you if you see my video where I show you how to fly the avata. It's not crazy about it. You know, it looks like the gutters need to be cleaned though. And see, you get low battery. But you get about 2 minutes, 3 minutes of flight time. And you see the battery went from 6. Whoops. You have to be careful with these drones when you hit the ground though. It was grass, which is okay. But sometimes if you hit concrete, you can blow it up. Because unless the battery's on top. See, it says land now, but we still got about 2 minutes. I think it's something in the settings. If FPV I know might be on vacation or something. Because usually he chimes in and says, oh, you got to do this, but no one's been able to share that secret. And I reached out to, I think, FPV Vegan, but he said he put his rates in his Instagram, and I checked his Instagram, and there are no rates there, unless I missed something. Here, I'll show you how to do manual mode on the avata. Actually, let me, while this is playing, and then I have to actually go to work soon. So I got about 20 more minutes. See those new goggles, box goggles? They're huge. They kind of remind me of the ones they had on in Spaceballs. It's just too big. I'm not a fan. If you know me, I've had big drones. I had a drone in a box for 1 year, and then I sold it. And that's it. That's the end of that. Because it was just too big. I'm not a fan of big stuff, especially if you're doing FPV. You know, you don't want to carry big, like Ken, one of our viewers / subscriber, Ken, he came by and he showed me these big box goggles, and it hurt my head. I felt like it was weighing me down. Okay, so I don't think you need the remote controller connected to this. I think you do, but that's okay. We'll do that really quick. All right, so you have your DJI avata, and I'll need to. I gotta go get my phone. Give me a second, okay? Because that's how we're gonna push here so you can see what's inside the goggles. But does angle mode / level mode help flying low in real life? Yeah, it does. When I set this up, I'll show you. I will show you. Actually, let me put this here. I just need to get my phone. Actually, you know what? Here. Yeah, it does. And when you're first learning to fly in manual mode, I would recommend doing level first. Let's see what he says. The DJI Neo is prone to yaw. Yeah, I fixed that too. Hold on a second. I have a video that shows you how to fix that. We're back. All right, so let me so I was having that issue with the DJI Neo doing prop wash, and when I do a turn like that, it would like go like that. That's fixed. And actually someone gave me the rates, the pit rates for that. But let's show you this first, okay? So I need for this to come into my phone. Might have to reboot the phone, hopefully not. Turn these on. And then I have to connect it to here. I think it's connected to this one. I'm not sure if it's connected, which drone it's connected to. Ah, it's connected to this one, which is great. It says device system, but let me see what. No, it's connected to O3 Air. All right, switch. And then give me a second, we'll beep beep, and then hopefully we can push it here so it goes to our screen. And then I'm gonna go here, quit all applications, launch the DJI Fly app. Actually, let's see if we can get it to the computer, because sometimes I have to reboot the phone. Hopefully not. Nice, there we go. It's all wireless, see that? Because you can do this wireless now. So, except for a connection guide. Oh, DJI avata detected. So you click over there. I don't see the goggles, which is a bummer. Which means, oh, it is wireless though. Wait, hold on. There we go. One moment, please. Please stand by. Why is it so blurry? Oh, forgot to take this off. You always want to take that off because sometimes you might get a gimbal calibration error. And then now, whoops, did I click it? No, wrong one. Bummer. We want the goggles. There we go. So inside the goggles, you got to make sure this remote controller is on, right? And and I'll share the pit rates too on here, because these work really well. These pit rates for me, but everyone say pit rates are preference. But someone actually collaborated with me and I was able to share them, which was nice of them, because a lot of times you can run into the FPV snob. Like they're like the Howells from Gilligan's Island. Like, oh, you shouldn't fly that way. This is the way to fly. I really don't know what the right or wrong way to fly is. I just know how to fly, have fun with it. And, you know, just do it. If you can do what I'm doing here, standing on your head, holding your breath underwater, then that's great. You know, that's your way of flying. But you'll run into other FPV pilots that'll be like, no, you can't do that. You're going to pick up some really bad habits if you keep flying that way. You know what? I'm still flying. So, you know, to each their own, but it's a different world, and everyone you run into will be like, this is the best way to do it. This is how you have to do it. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, mister. You got to learn from this. I'm a pro. I've been doing it for so long. I just want to fly. I just want to fly my drone and have fun. Anyway, this is what works. And then after that, you want to customize something moving forward, then do it, you know, like, but this gets everything ready for the beginner. Everything on my channel is beginner based, you know. You want to see why I couldn't fly through the tunnel, the smokestack, but maybe you can, you know. Now I'm just waiting for this to open up. Hold on one second. This is a glitch with this application, but we know the phone's connected. One moment, please. So sometimes you got to do this. Take it out, put it in again, except it just did wireless, which is what we don't want. We want it to be, the phone to be hardwired to the computer so that we can share the wireless experience from here. Hopefully it lets us, because you can only do one wireless experience at a time with the goggles. So now we go here, and the good thing is that it doesn't overheat. If this was this drone, it'd be freaking overheated already. All right, see, you press there, goggles detected. Hopefully it lets us. If not, then I got to reboot the phone again. This is why my channel's everything like glitches, because in the real world, shit don't work that way. You usually have to take 3 or 4 hits of this experience before the shit actually connects. But I like those videos that do it in under a minute. But then when you try it, you're like, wait, it's not working. What's happening? It's like, man. And then you wind up like in a endless loop of, what the fuck just happened? Oh, you see, it was disconnected, which is fine. Now it should connect again sometimes. No. Bummer. We'll get it, don't worry. So what we gotta do is do that, wiggle it a little bit. We got a ding, which is good. You can't see that though. Please stand by. Your call is important to us. If you watch any of my live streams, this is just normal. So again, I gotta shut off the phone again. I'll share with you the PID rates and the how to put it into level mode / angle on the Avata. So now I'm gonna turn it on. It's a DJI thing. DJI, once you have your connection proprietarized with one experience, it's locked in. And the only way to unlock that experience and create the hardwired experience is to reboot your device. That's the only thing that, you know, they need to work on. And you need to hear that ding. If you don't hear the ding, then you know, like you hear that boom when you're doing it. Otherwise, you're not going to connect. And let's launch the DJI Fly app. Goggles are overheating. Okay. Cancel here. Go here. Actually, yeah, let me connect here first. And you know what we could do is this. We can go into reflector. Actually, not just launched here. Fingers crossed it works. It'll work on here, but I want to push it to there. Join. See, now it's working. So just give me a second. Come on, you got this, DJI. You can do it. You can do it. This happens on every freaking time I try to do this. All right, so now fingers crossed. Sweet. And this is how it works. See, we finally got it. All right, so thanks for your patience, though. It's not me, it's you. This thing. All right, so now you go here. See that little button right there? That means it's wireless, and you want to do that. But it doesn't work every time, as you saw. Gimbal check failed. It's okay if you shut the drone off and on again, but that happens when you start the drone up with its gimbal protector on. So we shut it off. You always want to make sure that you don't have that before you do anything crazy with your drone. Transmission lost. We just rebooted it. Love that sound. And then now, once everything's connected, right? Once we see, there we go. Well, you don't need to see me and my foots. We go here, okay? And then now, inside the goggles, you go here. You go into, I believe it is settings, and then control, remote controller. See, the remote controller has to be connected, otherwise you can't configure it. You want to make sure this custom mode is in manual mode, okay? And then you calibrate these to whatever you want. This is what I set. Remember, you can program because maybe you're lefty or righty, or your one finger works better with this button or that. And then you go here, gain and expo, right? And these are the maximum rates. These are the rates I set and I got from Javier's video. See, I put the roll at 680, pitch 680, and yaw 320. I think, hold on a second. I took a screenshot of the rates yesterday. I think those are that. Go here, go there. No, so I guess because of the firmware update, everything's changed. So these are the rates from the video, okay? So we'll change that. Change that. 500, 600. Hold on. Da, da, da. Yeah. So the bottom on 650 stays. Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. And yeah, 500, 500, 650. Then you have 30, 30, and 80. 80 helps with, you know, that yaw, so that when you turn, just wanted to make sure this was the correct drone. And then let's see. Hold on one second. Oh, I'm in the goggles. So that's that. Pause the screen. You can do that and put these settings in. And then now, let's say you want level mode, right? You just do that. Now when you do that, when you go outside, the drone will just stay level. You can't do any flips and stuff. And there's practice with it. And then when you're ready, oh, hold on. I'm not in there. Sorry about that. There we go. So back again. See the green light? It's on. When I do this and confirm, now I'm in full manual mode. I can do flips and this and that and all the turns. Now, I don't, let's say that I'm too scary for that. I still don't have my orientation set and right. So I go here. Turn that on. Now you're in level mode. The drone will fly like this. Okay? And you'd be like, wait, I can't do any flips. You could actually do this in the air. So you're like, I want to do flips. I'm ready. And then you do that. That's flippy mode. Now I'm in flippy mode now because I'm able to fly. You know, I've developed my skills. But let me send you a link to these videos. And then I'll turn on the Neo in a second. Okay? And share those rates that work so you don't get that. Hold on. Where's my computer? Why isn't it? I'll just go into another screen. Go here. Oh, sorry, I missed your chats. Let's put them in this window now, so I can see it. Because otherwise I have to keep doing that. Now I can just look straight here. All right. Yeah, PID rates for the Neo. Yeah, PID rates for Neo would be helpful. How do you compare the Neo to the Avata 2 in manual? I find the Neo is more twitchy. Yeah, it's twitchy, but with the rates, it's less twitchy and a little more. It's much more smoother. Like it was freaking driving me crazy. I wish I saved the video on the desktop. I'll show you. I'll share it. And hold on. Yeah, I have to share the Neo rates with you because then I gotta go. Videos. Let's see. Oh wow, interesting. The Neo update. It's getting pretty good traffic. Manual mode Avata part 2. Dun, 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 dun. Full acro DJI Neo. I think this is it. Oh no, this is the video where everything went like shaky cam. I wonder if or the drone was like doing that when with the pitch yaw, like pop wash thing that was happening. I may not have a video on it, but I have the rates anyway. It's fine. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Did the tracking video. Neo, how to fly manual. I think this is it here. I just need to turn off. I need to play this, and then I'll skip it once. Yeah, there we go. Takes like 30 seconds for that to go. Let's see. There it is. Here are the rates for the Neo. Interesting. Similar to the Avata. Okay. Gain and expo. So these are the rates for the Neo. How to fly DJI Neo in manual mode, I believe. I guess maybe they're both using the same rates, but one second. Interesting. So the 500s actually, it could be a 400, but this is for the what do you call it? They work really well. Obviously, the Avata and the Neo are flying on the same rates. But let me turn on the Neo and see what rates are in there. And it works. All I know is that the 80 with the pitch, the yaw, makes it phenomenal. Isn't M limit just? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, how does it help? Oh, to fly low. Yes, good question. Sorry about that. To fly low, you change the camera angle. Okay. And then I have another video for that it shows you in real time, which is really good. So we don't just talk about it. You'll see the drone flying slower. Okay, let's go here. I believe it's the one where, whoops, go to videos. And I think it's this one, 60 miles per hour. Hold on. Just gonna scrub through it. Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, this one's it. So I'm in manual mode. And you see I'm changing the camera pitch lower. Watch this video 4 minutes in. You can scrub through it. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You'll see the drone will fly slower. 5 miles an hour, 4 miles. And watch, I'm gonna, even though I'm going up, I fly lower and slower right about here. Yeah, I'm gonna go through there. So this is changing. Watch the whole video. You'll see me go from 4 miles an hour to, like, you know, faster, and you see you're able to fly slower and go through other stuff. But hold on, let me send you the link to this. Watch this one, scrub it. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you'll get the idea. And for the Neo washout, I'll show you how I fix that. I'm gonna put this here, and then I gotta go, and I'll be back maybe later on today. Gonna shut this off. Oh, and then put this thing back on. Oops. Okay. And then we have our Neo. We might have our Neo. Please stand by. Your call is important to us. I'll just, there's no sound coming. Yeah, hold on. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't planning on flying the Neo today. Give me a second. I think they're out there. Unless it's in here. Nope, not in here. It might be out there. Ah, there they go. Sometimes things are right in front of you. Here we go. I'll set up the Neo. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh wow, only 2 bars. I should charge these batteries. But 2 bars is enough to get us where we need. Alright, so now I need to go. I can close that one. So that video will show you how to fly your Avata 2 slower, so slow you'll be like, this is too slow. And then just make sure you turn on the altitude thing. Make sure the light is green so you don't do any flips if you want to learn to fly slower. When you're ready, you turn it off. Let me go here. Looks like I have to push it again. We lost our connection. Avata 2. Stop mirroring and press it again. There we are. You gotta be careful because with DJI, you move the wire. Oh, fuck. See, I moved the wire. Damn it. And then it's a DJI thing. It's so sensitive. Which means, oh, nice. There we go. All right. So I need to switch the drone. So I'm going to go here into status. And then, oh, there's one more other thing I want to show you too. Connect to the Neo. Switch. About the speed, you can actually slow it down too inside the goggles. I'll show you how to do that. So here's the Neo and the go into settings, control, and see I have this pitch speed set to fast. You can set that to normal or slow, whatever works. You know, if you're like me in the beginning, it was just too fast for me. Flying in bullet time, and I wasn't ready for it yet, you know. So anyway, so remember you change that, but you could also change here, gain and expo. There we go. So these are the this is the gain and expo for the Neo to prevent. It's that 80. That 80 on the yaw is gonna, like, you'll see in when the video of me flying the DJI Neo, how it's just going much smoother and flipping and things like that, and just not doing what it was doing, which was these jerky movements in the air, which was driving me crazy. And then hold on one second. Let's see if I can find the other video. Let's go here. Oh, it's so weird. Why is it not? Let's go here, new tab. Ah, there we go, it's back there. It won't let me, so when that happens, I'll just put this in another window. Go back to YouTube. And go back to here. And go to videos. Part 2. Alright, so part 2 tells us how to fly the Neo in manual mode. And then we gotta watch this little clip. And then we'll skip it, and then we'll go here. Oh, there we go. See, it's that 80. This is the Neo. See, these are the rates in the Neo, and 500, 500, 650, 30, 30, 80. And then now it doesn't do that. Now I'm able to fly faster on the turns. That you don't get that, you know. Of course, that's me leveling out the drone, but let's see it flying. Well, you can watch the video. I don't know if did I send you that one? So you're able to watch how it turns. None of that. You'll see when you go out. Manual mode, fly with caution. Okay? Because you do have to be careful. And the other video is flying lower, but I do go lower here. Hold on. All right, about here. But the Neo the same way. Oh, and be careful with the Neo. By default, it puts the camera angle at 40 degrees, which makes it go faster. You want to put the camera angle lower, 8 degrees, 5 degrees, 10, 20, maybe 17 for cinematic. But if it's too fast, just leave it at 8. For me, I don't remember where the angle is set here. But there was an issue with the Neo. I'm not sure if DJI fixed it. Like if you look right here, I'm lowering it. Put it lower. By default, with me, I don't know if it's sure if it was my drone, it was putting the camera angle into 40, which was a bummer. So this is the other video with the Neo. As you saw, the rates are there. I'm flying with the same rates on the Avata too. Now let me just go back into the chat. Whoops, lost it. Hold on, then I gotta go. Oh, it's nice, it's in this window. Except this one is there. We'll bring your chatty chats here. And then, yeah, I subbed. Oh, thanks for, we got a new sub. Thanks. Not every video will be for you, but, you know, I'm glad you subscribed. You know, we've come a long way. Here you go. This is the one for the Neo. Actually, hold on. I just want to say Neo rates with flight included. There you go. Please do. You watched an advert on your yeah. I watched the advert on my own video because it wouldn't let me skip. Like it wouldn't let me. It was like blocking it. It's like please stand by. Wait 30 seconds. And I have to go to work soon. Yeah. So anyway, those are the rates for the Neo and the Avata 2, and they're both flying on the same. It's not like it's switched from one to the other. 06. Yeah, that's it. We could watch both videos and compare, but as you can see, it's working, which is just awesome. It's phenomenal. And there you go. So you have one video at the top, which is with the Avata 2, and then another video with the Neo. And just scrub them. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just find whatever it is you're looking for in them. But just know my Neo, especially in the video, you'll see it threw the camera angle up at 40 degrees. 40 degrees is gonna make the drone go like freaking 40, 50 miles an hour. Camera angle, bring it down to 9, 6, 7, 17 might even be a little bit too fast. But you saw in my video at 9 degrees, you can still fly the drone until you find the rates that work for you. But start off slow, and remember, and the other way to make the drone faster is, so we saw there with the camera angle, right, which was here, fast, and the other one was it gaining it? Oh, it's probably with the motion controller. Yeah, with the motion controller, when you go into the controller, you can set the maximum speed. So let's say if I go here and then turn on, then I gotta go. If I turn this on, and connected, and then now go back, motion controller, and then, but motion controller is not really gain and expo. See, you can set the maximum speed per hour, maximum speed forward. I thought it was, oh yeah, that's it, 13. See, but it will, that's in normal mode, and then in sport mode, I think it's like 17 or something. Yeah, that's the max, but it will go faster. It's just like full throttle. So you can set it so the full throttle maximum speed forward is like 1 mile an hour, 2 miles an hour. And the reason why you want to do that, because with this you can get that really nice angle and everything. So if you, can't do it with the mouse. If you set this, right, to let's say 3, 4, maybe 5 miles an hour, you can get some really cinematic footage, because you're not gonna be stopping. It's gonna be at full throttle, and you can do like a whole fly through in the video, and then you take it into your video editing program and you speed it up, and then it looks like you're flying at that speed. And then that's how you set it at a rate that works right, so that people can enjoy the fly through, because it's hard doing a fly through at 17 miles an hour. The turn rate is fine. It's a slow turn rate, so I wouldn't worry about it. But that's just, experiment with that too, with if you have this little thingy, and then you'll see like, wow, that's a cool fly through video. And because it's hard to do a fly through with this, because even if you set the camera angle, like you saw in the simulator, you're still flying like a bat out of hell sometimes. All right, so that takes care of that, and I believe that's it. Hold on, let's go here. 11:45. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll be streaming later. I'm gonna do a stream on liftoff, because I just covered FPV. It would have been in this video, but I gotta go. FPV logic. Then I'm gonna do liftoff, and another one that FPV unknown shared with us, micro drones, and a different one. But yeah, I will be live later, and I'll see you all next time. I should be live maybe like around 3, and then later this evening. We're on Eastern time, Eastern New York, New Jersey area. Oh, you're into 3D printing. I love 3D printing. I mean, like Afix, one of our viewers / subscriber, got us into it. We print a lot of fidgets, stuff like this. And, actually, you know what? I'm into the fidgets. I printed the frame for the Avata 2. What do you print? Like for us, it's mostly stuff like this. Really cool gadgets. Oh, I printed these 3D propellers I want to experiment with. But I'm still tweaking them, trying to get them to fit onto the drone thingy. Because the guy gives you the STL file, but it doesn't like tell you scale 50% for these motors, 75% for that. So I think I figured it out. But once I do, then I make a video on it. Oh, this is a really cool fidget too. Kind of neat, huh? But I gotta go. But yes, I will be back, and I will be streaming later, and we'll see you all next time. Ciao and thanks. I'm glad I was able to help you, and that's why we made this channel. So you don't, because I'm pretty sure on the Facebook forums you get roasted. They're like, well, you should know. Didn't you read the manual? I'm like, there's a manual? Oh my god, I didn't know. Did you hear that? There's a manual to all the stuff I bought. I don't have to watch the video. Who reads the manual? As soon as I buy something, I keep the box. But I'm pretty sure in all those boxes behind me, there's a manual somewhere, but the video is always better. I like printing cases for, oh wow, that's really cool. That must take a long time though. Maybe you can share some links to, because I wouldn't mind having a case for the Neo, but I won't be able to get a case for the Neo if I'm late for work. So gotta go. Ciao, and I'll see you later when I stream live, in like maybe a couple hours.